Hello everyone, this is going to be another Default 101 video. In this video I'm going to talk about checkpoints. So what are checkpoints in a default? Checkpoints would be positions that you want to take control of and then you want to keep that control. So an example of that on Inferno would be car, because in the beginning of the round you are not exactly fighting for banana. The fights are happening on banana, but what you are actually fighting for is car, because on the T side, if you want to execute B, you need to have car, because all of your nades you're going to throw from around here, you're going to throw your mollies from here, and things like this, and you need this position in order to be able to explode onto the side quickly. So the fight happens on banana, but the checkpoint that you are fighting for is car. So what do you do to get to the checkpoint? You get certain utility that you're going to use. So maybe you're going to throw a Molotov car. Maybe you're even going to throw a nade as well. Something like this, which is going to land here. So in case they try to throw a nade from here or something like this, they're going to get damage. Or if they try to extinguish your molly and go through, they're still going to get damage from this nade. After that, maybe you're going to get mollied off. If you do get mollied off, you can smoke it off. Or if you're going fast, you can bounce smoke on this wall, which is going to extinguish the enclosed molly. And then you can get into this position. Or if you got mollied off here, then you're going to smoke yourself, you're going to wait for the smoke to fade, and then you're going to get a flash over or something like this. And then you're going to get to this position. And after you are here, you can either stay here, or you can also get a flash over, so you can clear a car like this, and then you have your checkpoint. So until you get to the checkpoint, there's going to be fights happening here on this side, and there's going to be utility expense. But car is so important, and banana in general is important, because even if you have this control, it still opens up some possibilities for you. But when you have this control, it gives you a lot more control and a lot more possibilities. So you have to sacrifice utility in order to get this checkpoint, because this is going to be the most important checkpoint on the map. But checkpoints on the map are not only one. There are other checkpoints on Inferno, like as an example, inside of apps, more specifically this position in apps. So this is going to be way easier to take. What you need to do on second mid is you just need to throw a Molotov and maybe a nade. So that can be thrown by only one player. And additionally, you can also throw a flash, but that's not something you have to throw every round. That's if you expect the enemy to go for some kind of a peek like this. But that's not going to be very often, that's going to be once in 2 games maybe. So you're going to throw your molly, your nade, and then you can just come towards here, and you can do 2 things, because you don't want to go in apps alone. So usually on a default you would have 2 people towards second mid. If one guy is going to go towards top mid, and he's going to stay around here or something, they're going to try to take fights top mid, it's not the best thing if you just go alone in apps. You can go if you have a need and if you think your enemies don't play heavy apps, but if you think that your enemy could be in apps, then you shouldn't go alone. What you want to do instead is you want to have this player, if you want to take apps of course. You want to have this player jump up here and then jump on the balcony, take a peek here, and just try to hold this area. And then you're going to start moving in from here. You're going to clear the angles. Be careful of this angle, because people can stand up here now. So you have to be ready for that. Then you have to either jiggle or pick all of these angles. I like to clear here like this, just crouching, because if they stand here, even though you are crouch walking, you see them first, you see their shoulder. So you can crouch walk up like this on the wall. You see them first. If you don't see them, then just keep walking. When you are here, you stand up to clear boiler, then you clear close, then this. And while you are doing this player has to kind of peek out like this a little bit. Peek boiler as well. And if he peeks boiler before you stand up, then obviously you don't have to stand up. So he clears like this, and then you can double peek ups like this. You peek from here, or you peek from here for the ups player, and the other guy peeks from the other side. He is going to clear this, and you're going to clear this. If somebody dies, you both have easy trades. And ups is a bit of a different checkpoint because you don't exactly need to take ups. You need banana because without banana you cannot do anything on A. But if you don't take ups, you can still do different things. If you take top mid, you don't have to take ups and you can just go with one player. So let's say top mid is another checkpoint. You want to have like a smoke long, you want to have a molly short, you want to get some kind of a flash, and you want to pick top mid and kind of get this area here. And after you get this kind of an area, you can even send one player in ups. So if you have one player here and your second mid player is taking top mid, when your top mid player starts throwing utility, you want to move into ups. So let's say the long smoke pops now, and they're throwing the short molotov now, you should be here. Should be starting to clear ups, because if there was a setup in ups and there's utility short, most likely they're going to move out of the setup. So just come in ups, you clear the angles as you would clear them usually, and you just move in. You pick here, you can either jiggle like this and then pick this, you can just swing this if you think they will not play there, and then you're just going to move up little by little. You can take an angle like this. You want to do that so your teammates can know that nobody can come from here and just kill them from boiler somehow, and it's going to be pretty safe because most likely if there was a setup in ups, this player is going to fall off. If there was a player here, he's going to move towards boiler and your teammates have to be ready for him. So that's why you can go in ups alone after that, and it's not a checkpoint that you need to spend utility to take, but you are always going to throw utility that is going to stop the enemy's aggression. And when you get to a checkpoint, you want to hold it from a safe position. Let's say a position like this in ups would be very safe, because usually people play here or something, or here, but these positions are not very safe if you don't have top mid or if you don't have some kind of control at least, because you can easily get flashed off. Something like this, or whatever the lineup for flashes, this is good enough. If they throw this and you are here, the only thing you can do is spam, and if you get lucky you're going to get a kill. But if you're here and you get flashed off, you just move to the left and nobody knows you're here, and then you can just swing this, and if somebody is holding, you can get the kill. So you have to hold the checkpoint from a safe position, and on banana here you can hold it like this, so if you get flashed off, again you just move to the right and nobody knows you are even there. On top mid it's a bit more difficult to pull it off because you're not going to keep the full control, but you can keep at least short like this. If you get flashed, you move a little bit to the right and then you can... But here it's a bit more difficult to regain the control because of the positions that you can take. So after you take top mid you want to generally make a decision, because you cannot really hold it for too long. And you want to keep these checkpoints from certain positions, because these checkpoints are the ones that are going to allow you to go into an execute later. If you want to execute A, you have to have ups. You cannot execute A without ups, because if somebody is playing inside of ups and you are executing and you are going on site, he has such strong fights against you and he can easily get a multi-kill, and then he can position towards boiler. If it was 2 players, it's even worse. So you have to have ups and you have to keep control of the checkpoint. And Karen need to keep as well, because from Karen can do a B execute, and also if you don't have any of this control, if you don't even have banana up to here, you are easily going to get flanked by the cities. You cannot do an A execute without having banana, because it's such an easy flank and it's so much information. If the city side takes banana, they can leave one person on top of this wall here or something, who can watch like this, and then they're going to send for A. And also what they can do is they can go deep banana. If they do control with smoke, smallest flashes, whatever, they can go deep banana, and when you start throwing utility on top mid, this guy is going to push and he's going to kill in your back. So those are the checkpoints on Inferno that you need to take and you need to hold. What you can do for the other maps is use the same logic. See what positions you need to get, see how many resources you want to dedicate to those positions. So do you want to spend 1 molly, 2 mollies, maybe do you want to spend 2 flashes? Do you want to not use more than one smoke from that position? You have to decide the utility that you want to use to take those checkpoints, and you have to decide the importance of those checkpoints. So that's gonna be it for this video. If this helped you, if it improved your defaults, you can leave a like and you can subscribe to my channel to not miss out on any upcoming content. Thank you for watching.